So, welcome to the February plot tour. It's grey, cloudy and cold again. Let me show you the progress. Now in these pots by the shed, some of the plants are starting to come up again. We have lots of flowers on the winter honeysuckle. So on the days where there is nice weather, the bees love it. The flower bed, well, that heather survived. We have daffodils starting to come out, primroses coming up. Oh, look, there's one that's in flower. So yeah, it's gradually getting there. You can see the buds on the roses. So yeah, that should be alright. Now, apart from I need to dig out the last of the leeks, everything else is covered up. That way, when I've sowed and the plants are big enough, or unless I want to direct sow, it means I can just get, going quickly. Oh, okay. I guess I need to cover that up. I bet that was the foxes playing. At least they haven't been digging yet. So the herb bed. I don't like the look of this rosemary. I have a feeling it might not come back, like I cut it too hard back. Look, even the chamomile there is struggling. Sage is just about holding on. Wow, I need to cut back this cola plant. Yeah, there's a little bit of weeding that needs to be done. But some of the herbs are surviving well. The marjoram and I'm just trying to remember, what's this one? I don't know. It's not parsley. That's the variegated lemon. Thyme. No, it might be winter savoury. But the lavenders, most of them are doing alright apart from lavender hidcote. That didn't come back. I need to take out these sunflower stalks. The herbs here, there's lots of different types of mint. I plan on splitting the mint and having a little bit, maybe in pots on this fence, and the rest of it at home. I don't want to put it in the ground because it'll spread too much. I need to start watering in the greenhouse to make the soil life happy again. If we go around the back of the greenhouse, I have just about got rhubarb starting to come up there. I think this one might have died off, but we will see. And then there's just about starting to come there. Apple tree, it's alright. Plenty of water in there. I'm starting to get buds on, I think this is a cherry. The plum, that one takes the most amount of pruning. The pear, it needs a bit of work, and I think it needs staking. Oh, this is filling up not too badly, considering I don't have any plastic on here and guttering. Yes, I still haven't put plastic on here, but hopefully that won't take Well, I need to order it first, but I plan on doing it this spring. This is my pergola, and it's still pretty solid, and the only reason it's not wobbly is because I have diagonal braces there and there, and on obviously the other side, and that really ties it together. The pond, oh okay, I need to take a lot of leaves out there. It's not too bad on the water level. The rose is starting to come into bud. This, I believe, is a geranium. The lupin is really starting to get going. I think this is dead nettle. It's not proper nettle. So it's good for the bees and it doesn't sting me. Okay, there's a little bit of grass to take out. I think those are bluebells in the corner. There's I can't remember what kind of daisy it is, but that's kind of more of an autumn flower. Heuchera looks like it's just about surviving over there. But if we come around to here, we have lovely little snowdrops. And I think they have spread since it was either last year or the year before I put them in. So they are so delicate, they are lovely, with a tiny little bit of green there. And that, it's not a lavender, what is it? The bees love it. Anyway, that survived. So the rest is covered, apart from these flower beds here, because, you know, calendula, that sort of thing will go in here. There's a few foxgloves and forget-me-not. This is where I will be growing most of my squashes this year. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these old squash frames, because as you can see that one's a bit bent and out of shape. If I do, this will be the last year I use them. So these squash frames, well, they can be used for squash frames or peas or beans. They're nice and strong. They won't rot because they're metal, which was the whole point. I've still got the arches, 4 of them, but I've also got these. So I need to improve the soil a bit more, because these used to be the old strawberry beds. And I meant to tie these individually. These are the tayberries, and I haven't done that yet, so I can see they're starting to bud, so I need to do that. And the thornless blackberry that goes along the fence, again, that's all bunched together, so really I should tie them in with a little bit of space. Oh yeah, look, these gooseberries, everything is starting to bud. Oh, I pruned them a while ago to give them a bit more air. The black currants, they're coming into bud as well. And then we've got the lovely daffodils. Such a cheery sight, because these are the autumn fruiting raspberries that get cut down. There's like hardly anything showing at this time of year, but the daffodils that are planted around the edge just make a lovely cheery sight at this time of year. A lot of them haven't quite flowered yet, so I'm glad I didn't miss them. And then that's the summer fruiting raspberries. Here is where, sorry, you have to excuse that helicopter, I harvested some of the leeks last time I was here, and I had fun with of the sink. I tried pouring water in and I didn't have the plug in. So I hope to put some plants in those, well, maybe some pots in those planters. And underneath here is all empty. That's because all my black plastic, the bed covers are all covering everything. So I know there's not much growing, but it is ready to go. And I won't, unlike my neighbours who will have to come down and start digging. Well, all my neighbours have got work to do. Not the immediate neighbour because there's nobody there, but the further plots on. They're all going to have to catch up in spring. So as you can see, not much growing, but I've done all the what I call catch-up work. The only work I need to do that isn't sowing, whether it be sown direct or sown seeds at home in the greenhouse, is things like painting. I need to sand and paint some of the greenhouse. I need to repaint the shed, some of the trellis, the wooden trellis I'd like to put a little bit of paint on. And I think my little table and chairs by the greenhouse need some repairs. But that is stuff I can do if I've got the spare time. I don't need to be down here. I've done the repairs. I've done the moving of A-frames. I've got, I don't take canes down like most people do for their beam poles. That's the A-frames with the metal and the wire. I guess it's fencing. So that doesn't deteriorate being left out. So I won't need to be rushing around trying to put up beam frames because I've got them. So what I really need to do is crack on with the sowing. I know a lot of people have already started, and I know you can't start the warm weather stuff quite yet. I could maybe think about starting the tomatoes inside on a heat mat, but I need to start the cold weather crops, the things that can tolerate it, maybe some lettuce, brassicas. Yeah, probably leeks, even though it's getting a bit late for that. And so yeah, I just need to get on with it and stop procrastinating. But thank you for watching. Bye for now.